Morning all, Danny at Dynodaze. It is Monday morning and it's a bit damp, it's a bit wet. First task today is this white FN2 of mine is getting geometry and corner weighting. Now that's for road use, so I'm not going balls out track use type setup, just what it planted on the road. And we're going to Attleborough Auto Centre, which is facing Dynodaze, so that's lucky. And he's going to set it up, and we are going to take photographs, tell you about the spec, etc. Now you know that this car's just had its BC coilovers, full power flex poly bushes, which are nice, aren't they? It's had some engine mounts and stuff. Yeah, so we're going to set it up. It's got a camber bolts, so I don't know whether I'm going to leave them in or not, because it's not necessarily that kind of car, but we shall have a go and we shall see. And yeah, so we'll introduce Andy. You know Andy anyway, but we'll introduce him again, so that you guys can book yourselves in with Andy if you need to. He works Saturdays, so maybe you want to come down and get your car set up on a Saturday, who knows. Right, here we go. See you in a bit.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Like, you can stop and look around once in a while. You're missing.
Well, there's the lads back from the track day, unloading the EG. It's had a successful outing, so we'll get some videos of that uploaded soon. I think they've had a good time, and it was nice to take it on the back of a truck in case something went wrong, because Blyton Park is a long way from here. Right, let's get this into Andy's. Well, here we go. We are here at Attleborough Auto Centre. There's my car. Morning, Andy. Morning. Morning. So we're here for our geometry and corner weighted today. Now I don't understand corner weighted, so this is going to be a lesson for me. Whilst I'm here, I always like to check on this. Yep, she's exactly where I left her, which is nice. Oh, bless it. I promise I will do some videos on this at some point, and I will go out and I will use it. I don't know why I don't use it. It's just, you know, the weather in this country, I don't like it deteriorating. They do have a little bit of an issue, don't they, the Evos? But with not rot, but they do go a bit rusty dusty. Like that bit there annoys me terribly. So that's all got to get done. But yeah, here at Attleborough Auto Centre, and yeah, I think we need a coffee. Can't be bothered to make it myself. Seeing as I'm the customer today, I think Andrew will make that for me. He does make a good cup of coffee. Just how I like it. Cheers, everyone. Let's get cracking. Shalom.
Hello.
Monday morning track footage review. It's looking quick, that, mate. Okay, so here we go. This is the start. Now, Andy did mention that he's got to weigh me, which I find interesting. So, Andy, explain why I'm getting weighed.
So you're getting weighed so we can balance the car.
Okay.
You're going to be the driver.
Yeah.
The car will feel better on the brakes with your weight, with the corner weighted with your weight on the car. So if you want to step on that left scale.
Do I need to take my clothes off, Andy, or
just jump on it?
No, I'm holding my phone. Does that count?
No, it doesn't matter.
It'll be in my pocket anyway, mate. Right.
So we are. Do you want your weight on the video?
Yeah, go on.
86.5 kilos.
Christ, is that telling me my body mass index as well?
What do I weigh then?
I know you're just showing off. You weigh 100 kilos more than me?
Not quite 100 kilos. 99.5 kilos.
Oh, okay. Well, that's made me feel better.
So I'll simulate your weight with some bottles of water. Or is it moonshine?
Or it could be moonshine. So basically these here, these are going to simulate my weight. So when you have got enough weight on these scales, you know how much stuff to put in the car.
Yes, we'll put these in the car in replacement of you.
Oh, very good, very good.
This is Daniel Harris.
Yeah, I'm better looking than them.
Right, so that's 3 bottles of
They could probably drive better than me, Andy.
85.5 and my box of sockets. 86.5, bang on.
Okay, so basically that's going to simulate my weight in the car. That's going to go in the driver's seat.
Yes.
Wowza. Okay. So this car's going to now get lowered down onto these weighing scales. Correct?
Yes, that's right, yeah. So 0 and back out again, just make sure.
And then do you set the geometry and stuff by putting a thing on the wheel?
Yes.
With it on top of the weighing scales?
No, take the scales out.
The scales come out for that part.
With you in it.
With me in it. So with the car actually on the scales, that'll tell us what the car weighs.
Yes.
So what's it weigh?
Total 1,408 kilos.
1,408 kilos. Now is that with the stuff that's the same weight as me in the driver's seat?
With you with 86.5 kilos in it.
Has it got about a quarter of a tank of fuel in it at the moment as well?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. 1,408 kilos. She is a big boy, isn't she? She's a big boy? That's confusing its gender. She is a big girl. So these are my axles. So this is the front axle?
Yeah.
So that's the driver's side?
Yeah, right front on this side here, yeah.
Okay, so I can see that it's heavier on my side, the driver's side at the front?
Yeah.
Okay, so it needs more weight put in on the passenger side front.
To balance those two figures out, we're 62.22% out of balance. Across the car, 48 from corner to corner.
So this is the rear axle.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna balance, the front and balance the rear because it's a road going car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll try our best, but for stability under the brakes,
that's what we want to be doing.
You want the front axle as close as possible.
Fantastic. Oh, she's getting the works today. So what Andy's been busy beavering away at in the rear of the car is adjusting the suspension at the back to bring the weight over to the front to one side. So that's very interesting and not what I expected. So he's bringing it back down onto the weighing plates, and we'll have a look and see what's happened. Okay, so as it was just explained to me, we have got it within 10 kilos on the front axle balance. So we're going again to do a bit more adjustments, see if we can get it a bit closer. Well, check that out. That is bang on. Across the front axle, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff, Andy. So that was by adjusting the rear, which I found interesting. So I understand that now, so I appreciate that. Well, that'll certainly be better. Okay, so the next stage, Andrew.
Wheel alignment.
Wheel alignment. So you got to pull one up off the computer.
Yes.
To get the right spec for it. We've got these little beauties on there. Don't they look trick? Yeah, so that one at the back is pointed at this one at the front. All looks very technical to me.
So the computer's actually got Type R.
Computer's got the Type R?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the settings. Looking good. So now you've got to try and match up to those settings. Is that correct?
That's right, yeah. So
check up before measurement. Okay, here we go.
not a lot.
Okay, so this is the whole of the rear of the car.
So your camber There's not a lot you can do about that because the ride height change and it's a fixed rear beam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same with the toe. Again, you can't really adjust that.
Is it bad?
No, you've got toe in. So you've got you've got toe out. I mean, the overall figure is near enough in. So you're not far off on that.
Okay. Okay.
Again, though, there's not a lot you can do about that.
No.
So
you need to get rear, like shim plate type things on these. Okay, so this is the fronts. So, well, the green in the middle suggests that it's not so bad, but I can see that individually they're quite out.
The caster's perfect, almost identical. Toes are miles out.
Miles
but then
out.
The cambers are out, which will make the toes out.
Right. Let's get the spanner out then, bro. That's it. Spanner time. Spanner time. So whilst Andy is being very busy with the spanner, I thought I'd take this opportunity to thank everybody that's following Dynodaze Performance Parts page. It's really appreciated. I like the fact that you guys are getting interactive and actually telling me, answering questions, what suspension you're using, what modifications you're making. I find that really, really interesting. So I'm really pleased that you guys are doing that. This is why we're going to be giving away merchandise and stuff, because some of you guys are really helping me out. And the videos are doing well because you guys are following us. So I really appreciate it. So from me, Rich and Jason, and obviously Andy at Attleborough Auto Centre, we all send big thanks to you guys for getting involved. So yeah, we look forward to making more and more videos on your suggestions as well, which parts you want to see tested. You know we've got a rolling road, so we could always bolt bits on and stick it on there and see if there's any gains, etc. So yeah, thanks again guys, and do me a favour and smash the like button and say hello in the comments and tell us what cars you're driving, and please subscribe. Cheers. I can see it adjusted. You comfy in there?
No.
No.
It's about as uncomfortable as it gets.
Oh dear.
There you go.
Awesome. Bring up that other thing again.
So that's the steering wheel straight caster sweep.
I like that. That's important to me.
Yeah, so that should be absolutely bang on, dead straight.
Brilliant.
So we'll tighten up the track rod ends.
Thank you, Andrew. So as with all of this stuff that Andy does at Attleborough Auto Centre, you get a printout which is pretty colourful. So as you can see, these are the fronts. Okay, and reds and yellows, and you can look at the figures if you want to. But now we got the fronts, and they're all lovely and green, and that should help, and that should feel brilliant when driving. So the verdict will come shortly. But thanks, Andrew.
No problem at all.
I'm not helping you put all that away.
No, I know you won't.
Very important. Well, that's pretty much the end of my suspension videos. So they've been good videos. I've enjoyed making them. So thanks to everyone for watching them. Now I'm going to drive it. Woohoo! Well, the verdict. Yep, this car drives loads better than when I bought it. I have done loads of work to it though. So it's had suspension, hasn't it? It's had BC coilovers, Powerflex bushes. It's had engine bushes, the inserts from Teguar, good stuff they are. It's just had geometry alignment and corner weighting. And whilst it's just started to rain, so I didn't go mental, yeah, it just drives brilliant. It just drives loads better than it did before. So what a transformation. And I appreciate that's probably quite a bit of money that I've spent on this, my daily. But what a transformation. So yeah, thumbs up for all of that. Really happy with the work that Andy's done. I think this is going to be a good video. So yeah, let us know what other stuff you want to see. But I'm really happy, and you might not see me for a while because I'll be driving this. Oh, and Andy's just reminded me to tell you how much all that costs. So it's £200 plus VAT. Attleborough Auto Centre, Veasey Close, Nuneaton, facing Dynodaze. If you want that set up, if you want that geometry, the alignment and the corner weighting, it's £200 plus VAT. Please bring it him on a dry day, because he does crawl about under there. It seems like a lot of hard work to me. But yeah, great value for money, I think. So I'm not sure what other people are charging, but I'm really happy with that. So thank you, Andrew at Attleborough Auto Centre, and hopefully share this video. Thanks, everyone.